guys have done it again, introducing Coley AI. It's just as simple as you typing in something and the creation comes to life right before your eyes. And look, it's available to you right now. Click the link at the top line of the description box right now. This is the most amazing app ever.
You making $5 a joint.
If you sell a million or two or three or four or five,
Times that by 5. Great conversation, man. And speaking on records, I want to talk about Jermaine Dupri real quick, because he was talking about the industry and where it's at currently. And I think this is a great transition to what we were talking about. Let's go.
What do you think is needed to help turn that trend around with hip hop music?
People got to stop lying. I think that's the beginning of the end.
It's too much lies?
It's too much lying. And I'm not talking about just like people, I'm talking about the industry, right? Because the industry still tries to make you believe that, you know, if you're a hot artist and you got a single, that selling albums don't matter, right? And I'm only
selling albums don't matter?
Yeah, I'm only bringing this up because I seen like academics posted today something about Sexy Red album only doing 28,000 copies, right? In the era that I came in the music industry, if you sold 28,000 copies, you didn't get no other chance to even walk in the building again.
You were fired.
So you think that the number itself is representative of the impact for real? Yes, 100%.
Steve Stout going into it, and they cut that off.
right?
Go ahead. I want to get your raw thoughts on it.
Nah, that's real talk though. Cause let's be real, the streaming numbers can be manipulated to a certain extent, right? And there's no argument about Sexy Red's impact, I guess, to a certain extent. But the true impact will be the album sales. Like, are people going in, or singles or albums, you know, put them one in the same? Are people going in now and actually going to buy this body of work? Take time to download whatever that download is considered a buy, right?
Yep.
I get. Are people taking the time to download, you know, your full body of work, or are they just on in the moment just for because the song is catchy on the radio, right? Like he was saying, in our day, 28,000 that was flop, that was wood, 28,000 in a week, and I'm sure it's a week, right? They were saying 1 week,
probably, yep.
right? You got to come out 200, 300, 400, 500,000, and people were buying your whole body of work, spending $14, sometimes $20 for your body of work. They didn't really put out singles like that. So the digital age kind of changed things up, because it was like, if Sexy Red, if she was back in the 90s, she would have to come out with a body of work. It couldn't, your single could be on the radio and all that, but people are anticipating a body of work. Like, all right, I'm going to the store to buy your body of work. I don't just want to hear the Shakin' Booty song. I want to hear about your life. I want to hear about this, your childhood. I want to hear about this, your struggles. Right now, it's so catchy and clingy that people just want to, they're into the moment. So I agree with Jermaine Dupri. Sexy Red could be gone tomorrow. Somebody else is going to be in her place. And I wasn't, and it's been happening. Ice Spice was hot for 2 weeks. Lotto was hot for 2 weeks. Glorilla was hot for a week. Now this person's hot for this week. Megan Thee Stallion. So it keeps changing over. So I agree. I think that single and album sales, you should be killing it. If you put up a YouTube video, Sexy Red, and it got 1 million views in a day, I'm expecting you to sell 200,000 albums or 200,000 singles that week. Why not? Why not? But what's your thoughts?
You killed it on that last part for sure, 'cause that's a fact. I mean, it's just simple math.
Right.
Point blank, period.
You can't get a percentage of that million?
Word up.
A huge percentage? 20, 30, 40%?
Something ain't adding up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you see, this is the problem, and this is why music is in a dangerous place right now, particularly in our culture, because perception is driving the music and not fucking talent and artistry.
Yep.
And but see, that's what's being promoted, because when you look at it, right?
Yeah.
And when you, as you were talking about the streaming numbers, because streaming is completely different than album sales. Like, the way 28,000 is looked at now would be laughed at back in our day. So it's like, okay, is it different? But oh God, as of May 17th, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us and Euphoria, right? The diss records to Drake, Not Like Us did 121.54 million times to date on Spotify. It was streamed
I say
121 million times.
exactly.
As of May 17th.
That's the real
talent
impact.
still fucking matters.
And that's the real impact, right? People are really listening to that shit.
They're downloading it. They
They're
want it.
downloading. They want it. Yes. Yep.
Talent still matters. But when you allow perception and when you allow somebody to shake their ass and say ignorant shit and let this wild, ignorant ass personality outshine the talent, you get 28,000. Because don't nobody want to really hear that shit. All they want to do is watch you go on Raw, shake your ass, jump here and do this, talk about your vagina, twerk in the hospital. That's all they want from you. All they want from Ice Spice is to watch her shaking her ass. Unfortunately, Lotto's a talented young lady. All we want to do is watch her shake her ass. That's all they think. That's all they give us. That's all we want. Outside of that, we don't want to hear you. I think about the Foxy Browns. I think about the Lil Kims. I think about the Trinas. I was trying to think about provocative rappers, females that we grew up with. You know why they were successful? Because these motherfuckers were talented.
Damn.
Because they knew, even though they still showed ass, even though they may not have been twerking every 5 minutes. The only real video I remember twerking is Pull Over That Ass Too Fat. Beautiful video. But, like, really outside of that, they were rapping. Even about being provocative, they were rapping.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. So you said successful. So are you saying that Sexy Red, Ice Spice, Lotto, these women are not successful?
No, they're successful.
Right.
I can't deny that.
Right.
They're eating off of with their content.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they're not artists.
Right. I agree.
They can't be considered. When you start talking about I'm the best in the game, that's laughable. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're an internet personality.
Right.
Period.
Nah, I get it.
That's it. But nah, I'm not taking away from their success. I can't do that.
Right, because it's obviously there. But nah, I agree with you. I just wanted to throw that in there.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely agree with you. Like when you talk about the Nicki Minaj's and the Little Kims, they were full blown artists that did different genre musics, crossed over to this, crossed over to that, and they still can rap they ass off. These women is not that. Nah. None of these new artists is that. Not even Cardi B. You know what I mean? It's just not that. But the other side of this, and we always talk about it, is I'm getting tired of not necessarily seeing them shake their ass, but I'm tired of the effect that it's starting to have now on the industry, and particularly the kids and stuff. Because when you're talking to these young kids and you're around these young kids, they're emulating this shit. Twerking. Every time you turn on Instagram, Lotto's twerking battle on this one. They done turned Glorilla into a damn sex symbol. She was the hoodest rapper ever. She was Rod Digger from the South. Mm-hmm. And now she got damn shaking her little, you know what I mean, ass for Lotto in them. And if for men, see, it's not about us more say like, okay, I get it. I like to watch it. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
But when I'm thinking about like, damn, I'm thinking about, all right, how are we being perceived though? Every time somebody from another race turns it on, your women, instead of representing you, all the people we got in these prestigious colleges, businesses, Fortune 500 companies, this is what's represented. This is what people think of us. We're animals, we're monkeys, we're clowns, we're buffoons, we're coons. That's why I hate it so much. That's why I dislike it so much. Because that's what people actually think that all of us are, and that's all we do. I'm sick of that shit, bro.
And not to be cynical, but I gotta throw it out there. When you start talking about molestation and older men trying to manipulate women, and you think about going to a kid's football game,
right?
And you got the cheerleaders doing their thing, but you got the girls on the side twerking to all these Jones and doing their thing, and you got grown men out there that don't think like us and are kind of low-key looking for that shit, know how to manipulate. It's a nice little pathway right to it. And the girls are feeding them up for the slaughter. It's deeper than just, oh, it's just music. Oh, we can control, oh, this, oh, that. Oh, yeah, but when we go out in the public, can we control that? Every damn kid in the world got a cell phone. Soon as you give them a cell phone, you done open the door to nothing you can control. Nothing. Ooh. You know how many times I told my son he can't have social media till he got a little older? This motherfucker got everything.
Everything.
I can't control it.
Yeah. That means
you can't.
Everything. Yeah.
You could take away his phone, their phone. They can access it on the TV.
That's a fact. On the refrigerator.
Bro. You have no control.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got just a certain amount of control, and then you got to trust what you gave them because they out there.
And then, like, somebody like Sexy Red, like, I will put her in a different category. She's a category almost all by herself. As far as the ratchetness and the just stupid stuff that comes out of her mouth. Like, the stuff that she promoting it's on a whole nother level. Like, yo, is she a plant?
Yeah, it's no.
You think she's like that? People are starting to say, "Yo, this girl's a plant." I know all we doing, we talk about. I get it.
Yeah.
It's making her more known. Like I was telling you about Cardi B. I didn't know who that chick was. I forget her name now. Bia. I didn't know who Bia was till Cardi B started beefing.
Right.
So when we talk about these people, I get it. You know, now you want to go see their music and shit. I get it. But I don't give a damn. We got to talk about this shit. Do you think she's a damn plant or just an ignorant AB?
I think that she's just an ignorant AB.
And
And I think that they were like, they don't make it hard anymore. People know what gives them attention.
Yeah.
They are so lustful and so addicted to this attention that they've made it easy for these motherfuckers now.
Right. Right.
They've manipulated and poisoned our minds so crazy that now we do the work for them.
Damn.
No, I don't think she's a plant. I think it's a genuine addiction for attention, and it's disgusting, dog.
And we ought to be ashamed of ourselves. I'm gonna end on this and move on to the next topic, because we feed this shit. We feed it, not us, but the young kids and even the women, the grown ass women that's
Blog
dancing to this
sites.
shit. Right? They feed this shit. Like when they was posting. Remember, we used to get on when they was posting Krishan Rock and Blueface
They love that
all the
nonsense.
time. Like straight up dysfunction right in our face. These hoes is shaking their ass. This nigga's sniffing coke. This nigga's popping pills. This nigga's getting drunk all day, slurred up. This nigga's a clown over here. He's spinning on his head. This person's rapping about killing another black person. That's all. He's a comedian. That's all they see. That's all we see. Damn, bro. And it's up to us to change that shit. And I hate to be like we on these soapbox dudes.
No, because we're not. We ain't nobody perfect.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we get into our ratchetness ourselves, but it's like, can we see some other images at some point? And it was a time where hip-hop, I'm not saying it was always perfect hip-hop, because when I was listening, it was crazy too. People was telling their life story. They wasn't necessarily glorifying it. But, see, one thing about music, it's the power of the music is just crazy, man. And I guess we'll deal with that another time when we move on to the next topic. But
Yeah.
you already know. We'll get that another time.